Hi, hello, my name is Margarida and welcome to a new bullet journal video in this channel, Margarida Bujo. So in this channel is all about bullet journaling and journaling in general, and if you want to follow me on my bullet journal adventures, you can watch my videos and subscribe to this channel. So in this video you'll see me set up my April weekly spreads on my bullet journal. So my April theme is Studio Ghibli, so I decided to do everything with Studio Ghibli movies. So I drew some characters and some doodles from Studio Ghibli movies. So this first spread is a one-page weekly spread, and these are my favorite type of weekly spreads because I don't need the 2 pages for me to write my main tasks and events happening in the week, so that's why I like to do 1 pages weeklies, and I like to change the layout throughout the month. So in this first weekly I decided to draw the mini white Totoro from the Totoro movie, so that's what I decided to do, and I decided to do 7 boxes for the 7 days of the week. I also decided to have a big white spacing on the spread because I like that minimal look, and I like how my January weekly spreads turned out and they had a lot of white spacing, so I was inspired by that and I decided to do that in this month. And I decided to pick up the colors of the month, the main colors that I use for me to coloring the doodles of the month and use for the days of the month, and then write the days of the week in Portuguese. And that's pretty much it for the first weekly spread of the month. The colors I decided to use, they are Crayola Super Tip pens, and my black fine liner is a Muji fine liner. So for the second weekly I decided to do 7 boxes again because each week has 7 days, but this time I decided to do smaller boxes. They are narrower but they are taller as well, so I don't have much space to write horizontally, but I have the vertical space, and each task or something I have to use 2 or 3 lines, but that's completely fine. Everything fitted, so that's fine. And for the days of the week I decided to use this pinkish corally color and the green color. And again I decided to have this big white spacing around the spread as well. And for the doodle for this weekly spread I decided to do the same thing that I did on my cover page for the month. So if you like to see how all my monthly spreads turned out, you can see my April setup video that I uploaded earlier in the month. And that video is a little bit different from my other monthly setup videos because I didn't set up everything on camera. I was just showing and explaining each spread, and then I also filmed some clips here and there of me doing some things of each spread. So it's really interesting and a little bit different, and I hope you like that video because I thought it was really interesting. And I decided to write a quote as well that says, "What a perfect day to be proud of all the progress you have made." And I really like the quote, so that's it for this weekly spread. So now for the third weekly spread of the month, and this time I did my nails, so my nails are different because I do each weekly spread in different days. So I have my nails different because I went to do my nails, and you can see me with different clothes and rings or not wearing rings. So that's just how I do my weekly spreads, because I like to do them weekly, because I have to see week by week if I'm gonna need more space for my tasks or less space. And I like to do my bullet journal weekly, and I like to have a little time of the week for me to express my creativity. So that's what I like to do. And for this weekly spread, I decided to do the 7 boxes, but they are separate from each other. But I have a lot of white spacing as well, because that's what I was feeling for this month. And in this weekly spread, actually, I didn't draw anything, any doodles or anything. But I decided to use the washi tapes that I use in the beginning of the month and on my setup for the month for my main spread, so you can watch that in my April setup video. And I decided to write a quote, so I searched for a bunch of quotes from Studio Ghibli movies, and I decided to use this one that says, "Sometimes you have to fight for the things that are worth fighting for." And this is from the movie The Secret World of Variety, and I haven't watched this Studio Ghibli movie yet, but now I really want to. And I'll do a spread with all the Studio Ghibli movies and do a Studio Ghibli marathon and watch as many as I can, especially the ones that I haven't watched. So I will not film that, but I'll definitely do that spread. And that's it for this third weekly. A little bit simpler because I don't have any doodles, but I really like how it turned out as well. And this is the last weekly spread for the month, and it's actually the week that we are on. So I decided to do something a little bit different, and I decided to do 7 boxes, but I was trying to do a layout that I haven't seen anywhere, so I come up with this layout that I have a big space for a big doodle. Not a big doodle, is more like a drawing, but yeah, I have a lot of space for me to draw, and I was happy with it because I still have a good amount of space to write my main tasks and events for the week. So I decided to draw this big Totoro with a little small Totoro white creature from the Totoro movie. And I saw this image on Pinterest. I can actually leave it linked on the description box, my main inspiration. And my main inspiration for all of the doodles are from Pinterest and from the movies itself, obviously. So I decided to go with that. It's not that great, but I think he does the job, and I think it looks really cute as well. And for the tasks itself, I decided to use the different colors of the month because I decided that I want something a little bit more colorful and use the colors in each box for the month for me to write the days of the week and the days of the month. And this is actually a really nice month because the last day of the month ends on a Sunday, and I like to start each week on a Monday, so Monday through Sunday. So it's really pleasing to see. I don't know what else to say, but it's really satisfying. I really like that. On the bottom, I decided to use a washi tape as well, and that's it. That's really simple. Oh, and I have to say one more thing. When I was filming these videos, some of the weekly spreads, like the first 2 weeklies, I was watching Ponyo. That was a cool thing that I was doing to have all the Ghibli vibes. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please consider to subscribe to this channel, leave a like and comment down below, and follow me on Instagram to see pictures of the spreads, and on TikTok as well. and I'll see you in the next video. So bye, see you next time.